Ducky's back. All right, guys, so the Duckster has come back. This is Ducky, the ProCharged S550. You guys saw us run a couple videos ago on the dyno, and it only made like upper 300s, 380, that sort of thing, because it still had catalytic converters. So those are getting removed. They're getting long tubes put on the car, and we're gonna put it back on the dyno and see if we can make 400 plus horsepower. She has now been running it on fully 85. We built a flex fuel tune for her on the dyno last time she was here, so we're gonna get it done. Now she had an addition, which is the duckbill spoiler, which I don't really get. I mean, maybe it's because the end of the duckbill comes up. I always thought it was like a duck tail spoiler, because the tail of the duck kind of goes up. But duckbill spoiler, whatever you want to call it, ducktail spoiler, looks good, looking fresh. We're gonna get it on the dyno after we get the exhaust installed. See what she makes. It's gonna be a whole lot louder. So, Cherry, I hope you're ready. This thing's gonna be screaming when you get it back. All right, just so you know what it's gonna sound like, we got MagnaFlows on the rear. So what we're getting rid of essentially is from here forward. So the cats are coming out, and then we're getting to the headers up in there. Tommy's gonna get it knocked out. Shouldn't take too long. We'll get this thing sounding like a beast and screaming. And then it's gonna go back on the dyno once we get Bad Wolf off. Let's get her done. As we can see, Tommy's killing it already. We got the cats and the mid pipe off. Woo! Time to get the rest of the header bolts off. Pretty easy, easiest way to do it. Basically, we pull off our catch cans so we can get our arms in there a little bit easier. That way we can get to that side. This side isn't bad. You can pretty much get to all of it right away. Getting her done. She's gonna sound rowdy. Checking back in on Tommy. Looks like he's already getting that side installed, so our driver's side's getting there. Passenger one still got to get pulled out, but looks like we're almost halfway done. It's killing it. Good job, Tommy. This thing's gonna sound so loud when he's done. All right, so it was officially the next day. The rack is empty because Ducky is what's right there. So yeah, cold start. Sounds pretty decent. It's a little raspy, but I kind of like raspy. What do you think, Cody? A lot louder. Sounds good. A lot louder. Yeah, it is. This way, once it warms up and it starts chopping, I like it. Here, take it. I'm gonna give it a little rev. Yeah. Once it settles into that chop, it'll be good.
That does sound pretty good.
Yeah, I think it sounds pretty mean.
Yeah.
It's very, very rowdy. Very rowdy. And it's a good looking car. We had her set down next to the 1,000 horsepower build we got going on. They're both bagged, so yeah, buddy. So today we got to get that car off the dyno. Once that car's off the dyno, we can put Ducky back on the dyno. And then once he's back on the dyno, we will see just how much more power it makes after I do a little tune update. But 100%, it is definitely making more power. It free revs way faster, way easier. And Tommy can attribute to this. As soon as we just started it up and idled it in, the cats were like 200 degrees.
Yeah. They definitely were. They got real hot.
I mean, I'm talking like the car wasn't even on for 45 seconds. And the cats were burning hot to the point where we had to wait to even take them off because they were that hot. So they were definitely getting clogged, if not already pretty much 100% clogged, which is 100% the reason why this car wouldn't make any more than 380 horsepower. So now that it is free-flowing, screaming loud, we should be able to make over 400 fairly easily, especially now that it's on E. And you guys saw that was a full cold start, so it definitely still starts perfectly fine on E85. Luckily we're in Florida, that's why it doesn't get that cold. It's a fairly warm morning this morning, but let's put it on the dyno. Alrighty guys, so only time is gonna tell, but the cats are off, the long tubes are on. We'll do a quick little tune update on the car. We don't do a lot, but we'll do a quick little tune update on it for long tubes. Cody, what's your guess?
I think it's choked a lot. I'm gonna guess 450.
450, what torque?
Oh, I don't know.
The
But
ProCharged.
450.
450. It's not gonna make 450. What's my guess? I'm gonna go lower because this car just hasn't wanted to make power. I'm gonna guess 425 and 385 for the torque. That's still a really big increase. That would be an increase of about 60 foot-pounds of torque and about 60 to 70 horsepower. Tommy, what do you think it's gonna make? He said 452, so we'll do our quick little update and then we'll give it a test. As you can see, 380, 370, 320, 330. It was not a happy car, so I'm gonna give it a quick little Mafia update for long tubes and then we're gonna send it. All right guys, so we're back. We just pulled Ducky off the dyno. That is our ProCharged S550 that we took from basically clogged cats, we'll say. It's supposed to have 8 to 10 pounds of boost on the ProCharger up at the top of the RPM. We just put it on E85, and when we put the new exhaust on, we started having map sensor issues. So before we put the Catless exhaust on in the long tubes, the car, even after doing the pulley upgrade, was only making about 380 horsepower. So we're making a little bit more than 380 horsepower now. We finally got the cats off, put the long tubes on, so we went from 380 horsepower to 437. So like I was telling you guys, 437, 375. Like I was telling you guys, love bugs are crawling all over me. We got another car getting some work done right now. But like I was saying, when you remove the cats on a boosted car, you're gonna gain about 50 wheel horse. And we showed it, it does, it works. The car sounds absolutely nasty right now, it just sounds fantastic. It's super loud, super fast. 50 horsepower gain simply from going long tubes and catless from shorties and catted. I always say it, it's true, here's the proof. Thanks for watching guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We will be doing more like this and more dyno tunes as always, so we're gonna get that car finished. We'll talk to you later.